He's got this guy that's broke. Jim, when are you gonna get rid of that piece of shit driver?
He showed me all the cameras that he just brought. What'd you bring an underwater camera for in your Corvette drive? Where the heck are you going?
It's above water too.
But you said, here's my underwater camera, and I'm thinking, where the hell are you going? Hearing back from him in just a second. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Sunday. It is time now for Coffee with Conti. And yes, we're supposed to have an interview with the guy that his C8 Corvette fell off the lift, and we're waiting. Hang on a second. Okay. Rick, I apologize for the delay. I am obviously trying to make sure that everything is proper and on paper before everything goes out to the masses. Okay, dude, you know what though? I totally get that. His deal's not finalized yet. I want him to have the opportunity, and I'm so thankful to do that here on the channel, to tell his side of the story. I want him to tell his love for Corvette, what he thought about the C8 Corvette, and then of course what happened to the C8 Corvette. So we're not going to have that for you today. So now what? Come on, are you kidding me? Dude, I got all kinds of clips, filmed stuff. Yes, I can pull something out of the hopper today. Being that C8 was kind of the topic, let's give you a C8 send-off delivery and also some owner feedback today on Coffee with Conti. Thanks for being here, guys. Sun out here. Look at how sweet this thing looks. Speaking of which, the only way that Jim has seen this car is via a couple of pictures that I text him. Paid for this car over a month ago since he's been in Arizona. Been home for a few days. He's coming down today to pick up his car that he's paid for and see it for the very first time. And what I'm trying to do, I don't know what he's going to be driving in because he's not trading anything. What I'm trying to do is capture his look when he, you guys know, when you see this C8 for the first time in person, you're like, oh wow, it's bigger than I thought. Oh my gosh, these lines are very defined. This is very sculpted. This is very exotic. It's freaking thing. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm trying to capture that from Jim if I can. I've even put a GoPro right up there on the dash so I could capture the first time that he sits in his car. Now, I don't have a remote for that darn thing, so when I see him come in from the lot somewhere, I'm gonna try and jump in here, hit the start button, and maybe we'll have some interesting footage, that real first time that a customer is just experiencing their new car that they ordered. And this is an all new car, so this is a big deal, and that's an emotion that I want to capture if I can. Boy, look at this thing. It's sweet. Now the sun's ducking back out. Told you guys we're doing a lot of the two-tone red seats. You know what though? Just like C7 in C8, I don't care what color you get, it looks great on this body style. It really does. C6, you had to do a few things to it. You had to change out the headlight buckets. I did that a lot, and add some stripes to the fenders. I did that a lot. It was more of a monochromatic look. This gives us some definition on the car from C7, C8, some personality. We've talked about it before too. You know, and I'm warming up to them a little bit better. I don't like, this is what I call the body blade. When you do the body color vents, it'll be this and the color of the car, this area right here in the color, and you get this little this little piece up here in the vent and color. And I'm warming up to some of those colors that I've seen produced and shared all over the social medias. But I still personally like this because I think it defines and separates. And you know, hey baby, this is the mid-engine. This is actually the car we shared with you, the high wing installation video. And Chuck putting this on. So this is a non-Z51, so he had to use a template and drill the holes to put in those 4 brackets to support the high wing. If you missed that video, I'll put a link down below in the description for you. All right, well, they're not here yet. I just wish I had multiple cameras and I could hide them all over the place. Remember the old candid camera show? Yeah, just hide cameras around and get those reactions. This is an emotional purchase. You guys know. What am I? You guys already. Why am I telling you that? You know that. I do too. I want to share that and capture that. That'll be a lot of fun. I mean, literally, should be pulling in any minute. And hopefully I got time to get to the dash, hit the GoPro, and then capture some of the stuff right here. I'm pretty sure, I don't recall if Jim watches the channel, so hopefully this YouTube thing's not an issue. If it is, I guess you guys will never know because it'll never air. So if it isn't, then it'll be a continued fun conversation, I'm sure. All right, quick update for you. As I pretend to look at the watch that I'm not wearing, they text me and said, hey, we're across the street getting something to eat. Oh, okay. If I'd known that, I would have got me something to eat. All right, so shortly, I think, now there's a couple of places now, and today is May 1st that we're filming, and some of the restaurants are open, limited capacity, and I think there's a pretty fancy white sport utility. I'm just guessing that's gotta be, I don't know, but I'm guessing that's gotta be them. So now I got my Hawkeye on that SUV, assuming that's them, so I can get what I'm trying to get for myself and for you guys. Getting that first reaction, the first time you see your Corvette. And the GoPro's still inside the car too. Now, months ago, we did an accessory video for the C8 2020 mid-engine Corvette, and we showed you on the video the custom Stingray logoed floor mats. Now we get an opportunity to show it to you in person. Now, I haven't put the driver's mat down yet, but let me, here it is on the passenger. Look how cool that is right there. Now, a lot of people said, you know what, that looks nice, but I'm worried about kicking it and knocking that emblem off. Well, I mean, I don't think your feet are really going to sit over here, so I don't think you're going to kick this, but here's how you're not going to knock that emblem off. Here's the driver mat. Look how cool that is. Man, I love that new logo. Isn't that neat? That's our future boys right there. But on the back of this, you can see how that is fastened. That sucker's not going anywhere. This mat's going to wear out before this does. All right, that SUV I've been watching just started up. Let's see if I'm right in my customer Corvette profiling. Guess I watch too much Law & Order. I do watch a lot of Law & Order. My wife hates that sound. I'll be watching downstairs and she's like, can you turn the TV down? And I just got Law & Order playing over and over again. All right. I'm a Corvette bloodhound. The nose knows. Okay, they're backing up. Man, I just feel it in my heart. I'm right. This is them. I really do. So I think they probably ate in their car. All right, hang on. I can't see which way they're going. Okay, so there they are right there. They're driving. Guys see the white SUV? Ah, sorry. I know it's hard to see. And if I'm right, all I want to do is capture that first look when you... Oh, that's my Corvette. Yeah. I mean, that's a feeling that's hard to describe. It really is. I can only imagine. I can't wait for the one day that I get to share that with you guys. So, okay, it's coming. Dude, they're coming over this way. It's gotta be them. It's gotta be them. All right. Hey, it's only fun when I'm right. So sorry for the play-by-play. So now I just don't, well, let me go see. I don't know where they're gonna park. This is kind of cool. Of course, there's nowhere really to park in a place. Okay, we'll drive it down this way. Crap. Start the GoPro. Think. Yes, no. Oh. Yep, there he is. Dude, that's him. I told you. Ah, there it is. White. I didn't even know what he was driving. White SUV, man. You guys can't see it. I can see the grin.
How you doing, Rick?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
I hope you don't mind. I wanted to capture the look on your face when you first saw, not via text, but when you first saw your Corvette. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give me a little fist pump there,
You
brother.
got it.
All right.
Looks beautiful.
Most certainly it does. Happy for you, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
How you doing?
She's got I have a son who lives in Germany.
Oh.
He works for Bosch. He's in the auto industry.
Oh, okay. You on FaceTime right now?
Oh, there he is.
How you doing? You're on the vlog.
Yes.
Who are we talking to over here?
Nick.
Hey, what's happening, man?
This is Nick. Yeah.
Oh, how you doing, Nick? Nice to meet you. Hey, it's open if you want to sit in it. Go ahead. I want him to sit in it before the battery runs out on the GoPro.
Oh.
Crazy here.
How's that feel, Jim?
Beautiful.
We'll get it all set and customized for you so it fits you nice and memory and radio stations and what have you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Put a spoiler in the back.
He doesn't even see the GoPro. What do you think there, young man?
It is beautiful.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
There you go, bud.
Yeah.
We left the protective coating on the extra top. Window stickers here.
Is this a trunk?
Yeah, you can put 2 sets of golf clubs here, right on top of each other. When this was back of the house, put in the garage.
A second roof in there.
Oh, you can't get that out.
Oh, it's snapped in there well, so it doesn't vibrate on you. So at nighttime, when you hit the unlock button, those LED lights will come on and they light up your carbon fiber trim and your engine appearance package, the engine cover. Just beautiful, man.
It is.
I'll show you. There's a rubber button that's underneath here. You just tap it right about here, and you just tap it like that. Go ahead. See it's right about there? Just tap that, and then pull it back towards you. There you go.
Whoa. Looks cool. Yeah. Jeez.
I had to hide this thing, you know.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
You did?
I saw
Oh,
in the coffee with Conti.
yes.
I saw it multiple times.
Oh, when I'm back there with Chuck and stuff in the other building?
I think you were putting the.
Well, actually, I did have it here a couple of times, yeah.
Yeah, you were putting the spoiler on it.
And any time that it sat here, people would drive up, oh, there's a C8. And they get out, you know, and they look and, you know, then they would, you know that it's somebody else's car. And then you get those guys that aren't Corvette people, and they'd grab the door handle. And if I just had a little slingshot, you know, bang, hit him in the head with a walnut or something, it's like, get away from the car. Finally, I just tucked it away over in Chuck's building just to keep it out of the way. And then people would say, hey, do you have a C8 here? Nope, sorry, fresh out. It's like, don't even want to get into the dog and pony show, man. Try to hide that darn thing. So, yeah, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. Thank you again for the business.
Well, my pleasure.
Hey, Jim, thanks again for the business, sir.
You got it. Take care.
You too, buddy. This is a lot of fun. Time for a send-off, Pat. Congratulations, Jim, in Ohio. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to rub that wing, baby. Now the BMW that he drove up in, he was telling me when you put your hand on the side of the seat to adjust all the seat controls, the lumbar and what have you, a prompt comes up on the screen and it shows you where your hand's at so you know exactly what you're adjusting. Then if you want to raise the radio up, you just go like this in front of the screen. You don't touch the screen, you just go like this, and it knows, I guess there's a camera just below the mirror and it senses your hand movement and it adjusts all the different things, hand signals inside that car. I thought the Corvette was very futuristic. I mean, who knows where we're going with technology. It's intriguing. Sometimes it's a little scary. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Well, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I always love sharing you folks that are buying this car and just sharing the experience. Sometimes that might just encourage other folks. Although this experience, I was getting a little tired of waiting. If I'd known he's across the street, I would have said, hey, Jim, bring me a pie over too, man. His stomach is grumbling. But Jim's had the car for just a little bit and not really driven it much.
You know, I have not driven it a lot. I've probably got less than 300 miles on it.
Let's get an idea what he and others think of his new C8 Corvette. And just very candidly, I just wanted to know what you think about the new car for the very short duration that you've driven it and that you've had it.
Oh, I have to say, I had a 2015.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a great car. And this blows that one away.
Wow.
It's the driving, the handling of it is superior. The ride is superior. The road noise is less. I haven't, because I got miles on it, I haven't really stepped on it yet. Because,
right.
You know, we're not supposed to rev it up.
Correct.
But I absolutely love the car. So.
Oh, that's great. Now, how does everybody else around you, your friends and family, how do they like the car?
Yeah, they think it's really special. I mean, even people that aren't into vets, they look at it and they go, "Holy cow, that's quite a car."
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, in fact, I have a neighbor who is 75, and he was a large Audi dealer. He sold his dealership about 3 years ago here.
Okay.
He came from Scotland, and when he was in his early 20s and married, and he was a Audi mechanic. They brought him over to the U.S. to be an Audi mechanic.
How about that?
And he sold Porsches, and he's a professional racer. And he doesn't do it anymore, but he holds a lot of records for racing Porsches all over the United States. And he was into racing pretty big time. I told him the other day, I said, Freddie, I said, have you seen a new 2020 Vet? He said, no. I said, well, you have to come over and look at mine someday. And he said to me, he says, that's the best value in a car there is today.
No kidding. That's quite a statement coming from a guy like that.
Yeah, he's a Porsche guy. You know, I mean, I have Audis from him, but I have a BMW SUV, and he'd always look at me and says, he's got this Scottish brogue. Jim, when are you going to get rid of that piece of shit you're driving?
Oh, that's funny, dude. So, yeah, I got a Corvette. I'm good.
You got it.
Oh, well, hey, it was good just to get some feedback from you, man. All right, guys, now that is our show for today. I appreciate your support of the channel. Please subscribe to our channel. Continue to do that. We're growing, and that does mean a lot to me. Thumbs up this video. Leave some comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. I really do. And even though I'm out of the office this week, I still have more uploads to come, including the one when we actually do have the opportunity to talk with the guy where a C8 fell off the dealership rack. We will share that with you guys right away. But my next video will be on Tuesday. We've got a quick tip from Rick. We've got your beautiful rides. And I have filmed a segment. I'll probably air it. I'm reluctant if I'm going to. Just to share some feedback with you guys so you realize that I'm trying real hard for you, but not everybody appreciates that effort. I got my ass chewed the other day, so it's going to change a few things going forward. Yeah, well, I can't do that to you and not talk about it. That would be dumb. Okay, so I'm not a clickbait guy. So yeah, we'll talk about it on Tuesday if you don't mind. Thanks for your care and your concern. And just thanks for being here, man. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.